I like to get really deep at parties.
Giggity.
So I used to think that I was like the fun one or the loud one. And then suddenly this year I had like this major identity crisis
Who am I?
and actually realized that, Hannah, wait a minute, you are the intimate one. You are the one who shows up at a party seeking deep conversations at a fucking party, unless I'm like drunk or something. And then I want to just like be silly and sing really stupidly with a friend of mine who sings really badly. This year people have been asking me, Hannah, why podcasting? Why do you help people start and launch podcasts? Why do you like teaching people about podcasting? Why do you enjoy podcasting yourself? And I actually honestly couldn't answer this question back then because I was in such a bad headspace. Like I had an identity crisis, and that got me thinking that maybe I'm not in the right industry, maybe I'm doing the wrong thing. um but that turned out that that wasn't quite the case. The case was just that I was having a major identity crisis, for many reasons, and I'm not going to go into that in this video. But basically, I can answer that question now. I can tell you why podcasting. And to be honest with you, it started with me not wanting to show my face. I wanted to hide behind a microphone. And in wanting to hide behind the microphone, I decided podcasting was the way to start. So I started small and I thought I wanted to keep myself small. But the more I started speaking and using my voice, I realized that I had a big message that I wanted to share and I didn't want to keep it small. Uh, and I started like really growing a fast community with podcasting and a fan base. And this kind of made me realize that there was no space to play small in the world of podcasting. Um, and that's not what I wanted. I also realized that through podcasting, people are listening from end to end. It is one of those long form mediums that people listen all the way till the end. And they in your ear with you the whole time, waiting for the next episode if the podcast is good, which makes them kind of seem like they know you, and trust you more. So it's just going back to the fact that I like to go deep. I like to get intimate and I like to connect with people. And podcasting is a beautiful way to do that. I think YouTube is a close second, but I think podcasting is A, easier than YouTube, and B, you still can get a lot more intimate because it's voice to ear, directly from voice to ear. And there's something just so beautiful about that, you know? Um, so that's why podcasting. But then why do I want to show people how to do this? Why am I passionate about helping you start a podcast? And this is something I was battling with for a while, in my whole identity crisis thingy. But it turns out that I have over 7 years of teaching experience, and I've developed a very specific skill set as a teacher. And then I have all this podcasting experience. And it turns out that oh, and I have, oh, sorry, and I also have a background in being trained in the art of listening as well. And it turns out a combination of these skills and experiences form a really valuable asset to helping people, providing value and helping people and teaching them how to go about creating beautiful podcasts. The thing is, though, I don't want to do that in a way that's going to make it seem like, oh, this is going to be really hard. And I think that's where I was going wrong in the past and where I led to my identity crisis is I was making it hard for me. And I think I was making it hard for my clients and my audience as well. And that's all going to change now. We're focusing on finding the ease and the fun in podcasting. And in doing that, I want to introduce our upcoming workshops, which are designed to be interactive, engaging, starting to actually do things yourself. So I know a lot of us are sitting on this big idea for a podcast, and we just need someone to be like, do it, just get started. And if you're watching this right now, you're still watching, this is your sign, just do it. And in these workshops, we're gonna actually start doing the thing. Like if you sign up for my podcast, be prepared to start doing the thing in the podcast, in the workshop. and be prepared to leave my podcast, my workshops ready to start launching your podcast with like having some actionable like things you practice doing, and even episode plans coming out of these workshops that you can go ahead and literally start doing the thing. So these workshops are going to be really intimate, my favorite word today. They're going to be really small, so maximum 8 per class, and they're going to be very super engaging and interactive. So if you want to join us, I'm going to post a link down below. We do have limited seats. As I said, it's only 8 per class. So if you want to grab a spot and you feel like this is your sign to get going, then just check out the link in the comments. And yeah, let's take this as a sign to rip that band-aid off and just start. Just start.